Hi all, this is Sujitra and welcome to this AI series. As an AI engineer, I've noticed that although there's plenty of AI content on the internet, there's a gap when it comes to understanding the fundamental technical concepts that make these systems work. So in this series, we'll deep dive into the engineering behind these AI systems. We'll start with the fundamental concepts and build up on the complex topics later on. That said, we are diving into attention mechanisms today, which is the core innovation that powers modern language models. Let us first break down why attention matters. In traditional sequence processing, models would handle text linearly, which is word by word. But attention allows the model to consider relationships between all words simultaneously. Here's a practical example. In the sequence, the animal did not cross the street because it was too tired. What does it refer to? For a model to understand this correctly, it needs to relate it back to animal. Attention mechanisms create these connections explicitly. The key components of attention mechanisms are query vectors, key vectors, and value vectors. Query vectors defines what we are looking for. Key vectors defines what we are comparing that against. And value vectors contains the actual information we want to extract. In the upcoming series, we'll deep dive into how each of these vectors work in detail. Attention mechanism is computationally intensive, but it is incredibly powerful. When implementing attention, you'll need to consider memory constraints. The complexity scales quadratically with the sequence length. Okay, before we wrap up our first video, let's recap the key points we learned about attention mechanisms. Attention mechanisms enables parallel processing of sequences. It creates explicit connections between words, and it uses query key value architecture, and remember that it requires careful memory management. In the next video, we'll be exploring vector embeddings, which is crucial to understand how words are being represented mathematically. Thank you for watching this video and diving into the technical side of AI with me. I'll see you in the next video.